Two of the biggest monsters in cinema, Godzilla and the Cloverfield monster, are often imagined as titanic opponents in a hypothetical clash. On one side, Godzilla, the king of the monsters, stands as an unrelenting force of nature. On the other, the Cloverfield monster, a colossal and mysterious being whose destruction nearly leveled New York City. But if these two were to face off, would it even be a fair fight? The facts make it clear, this matchup isn't close. Stick around to find out why Godzilla's dominance is simply unmatched. And if you enjoy detailed analyses like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. Godzilla has been a towering figure in monster cinema for decades, earning the title of King of the Monsters through an unmatched record of survival and destruction. From battling the Mutos to clashing with King Ghidorah, Godzilla has consistently proven why he reigns supreme. His strength alone sets him apart. The Mutos, weighing up to 76,000 tons, were no match for Godzilla's raw power. Kong, despite being another alpha predator weighing over 93,000 tons, could barely keep up, with Godzilla overwhelming him during their battles. Even King Ghidorah, a multi-headed kaiju capable of unleashing devastating electrical storms, fell to Godzilla's might. Godzilla's toughness is another defining feature. He has survived attacks that would annihilate other beings. For example, the Castle Bravo nuclear test, a 15-megaton explosion, was absorbed by Godzilla with no visible signs of harm. Later, he endured an even larger nuclear explosion and the Oxygen Destroyer, a weapon designed to eliminate all life in its radius. The most extreme test of his resilience came during the Permian impact, an extinction-level event that shattered Earth's crust and eradicated 90% of life on the planet. Godzilla not only survived, but continued undeterred, showcasing durability far beyond what most creatures could endure. Godzilla's atomic breath further cements his dominance. This iconic ability isn't just a flashy attack, it's a weapon of immense destructive power. In one instance, Godzilla used his atomic breath to drill through the Earth's crust and reach the hollow Earth, demonstrating energy output on a country-level scale. Against King Ghidorah, this ability didn't just push the 140,000-ton monster back, it burned him alive, forcing the resilient kaiju to shriek in agony. The atomic breath isn't just a weapon, it's an instrument of pure devastation that no kaiju, including the Cloverfield monster, could hope to withstand. Now let's consider the Cloverfield monster. The creature introduced in the 2008 Cloverfield film caused chaos across New York City. This juvenile version of the monster, referred to as Clover, was already a massive threat despite its incomplete growth. It snapped a destroyer ship in half, leveled buildings, and even decapitated the Statue of Liberty. Its movement caused earthquakes, blackouts, and widespread destruction. Clover also demonstrated remarkable durability, withstanding tanks, missiles, and fighter jets with minimal injury. The military had to resort to Hammer Down, a devastating protocol that destroyed Manhattan alongside the creature. In the Cloverfield paradox, audiences got a glimpse of an adult Cloverfield monster. This version dwarfed its juvenile counterpart, towering through clouds at an estimated height of up to 6,000 meters. Scaling up from the juvenile's feats, the adult would possess vastly increased strength and resilience. However, there's a key limitation to the Cloverfield monster. It lacks the durability to survive extreme attacks. The juvenile Clover was ultimately killed by a nuclear strike. While the adult would undoubtedly be tougher, there's little evidence to suggest it could endure something far beyond the weaponry that defeated its juvenile form. This brings us to the hypothetical matchup. The Cloverfield monster's size is its primary advantage. The adult version's height and mass far exceed Godzilla's. However, size alone doesn't win battles. Godzilla's combat experience, resilience, and sheer power significantly outweigh anything the Cloverfield monster has demonstrated. While the Cloverfield monster might match Godzilla in physical strength, Godzilla's durability and energy-based attacks provide an insurmountable edge. The key difference lies in their survivability and offensive capabilities. Godzilla has withstood and thrived in conditions far beyond what destroyed the juvenile Clover. Nuclear strikes that obliterated cities did little more than recharge him. The Cloverfield monster, even at its largest, remains vulnerable to extreme energy attacks, and Godzilla's atomic breath is leagues ahead of any conventional weapon. The energy output from Godzilla's atomic breath has been compared to the power of a supernova, making it a weapon capable of incinerating even the most massive creatures. When directed at the Cloverfield monster, the result would be devastating. Moreover, Godzilla's evolution further widens the gap. In recent films, he has absorbed massive amounts of radiation, boosting his power and combat ability to unprecedented levels. This enhanced form of Godzilla, described as 20 times more powerful than his previous iterations, represents represents the pinnacle of kaiju might. In contrast, the adult Cloverfield monster remains largely featless, with its potential strength inferred rather than demonstrated. The Cloverfield monster's destruction of New York City and its ability to withstand conventional military attacks are impressive, but ultimately fall short when compared to Godzilla's feats. The juvenile was defeated by human weaponry, and while the adult might be more formidable, it shows no signs of being able to withstand the kind of catastrophic force Godzilla has endured and unleashed. If you enjoyed this analysis or have suggestions for future battles to cover, leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more breakdowns of pop culture's biggest showdowns. See you next time.